as our full moon comes in, may increase our tides a bit, but I have your complete timeline for that lunar eclipse heading into Tuesday morning. So the penumbral eclipse begins at 2:02 a.m. But if you want to see the blood moon, that's going to be closer to 4:16. That's when the total eclipse begins. We will have the maximum eclipse at 4:59 a.m. So you can see that, then come right back in and watch First Edition, right? But then the total eclipse will end at 5:41 a.m. and we start to see the partial eclipse ending by 6:49 a.m. And then our moon set is actually going to be at 6:53, but also our sunrise is at 6:45. So a lot of things factoring into the end of that, but this will be something really neat to watch. I love lunar eclipses because you can just look straight at it. You know, the solar eclipse, you have to wear the fancy glasses or make some sort of contraption so you don't blind your eyes. But this is going to be our beaver moon because the beavers are finding shelter, hibernating, and it is back when we used to do a lot of beaver trapping for fur and all of that. So that's why it's nicknamed the beaver moon, and your beaver moon also happens to be the Beaver Blood Moon with the lunar eclipse again between 4:16 and 5:41. Officially 100% full during that eclipse at 5:02 a.m. This is going to bring an increase in our tides when the moon does line up there with the earth and the sun. It increases the gravitational pull on our water. So additionally, we've got some onshore flow, so some minor coastal flooding will be possible. Right now it looks to stay under advisory criteria, but just be aware during high tide you may run into some issues on the beach. There might not be a lot of beach to park on. So that high tide at Bob Hall Pier will be 5:45 today, 4:51 tomorrow. On our Lex Cam, ooh, the sunrise is here. It is 6:48, 75 degrees. Your sunrise happened at 6:45. Winds are out of the east-southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. So we're starting the day off a little earlier thanks to the time change. High today still 85 degrees. Overnights, we have our full moon or beaver moon, 70 degrees, muggy conditions. Offshore storms will be possible. So your sunrise sunset times, again, they're earlier in the day. So 6:45 a.m. your sunrise today. 5:42 is going to be your sunset. And as we continue throughout winter, we're going to get December 21st, your sunrise will be 7:16, and then 5:39 will be when the sun sets as we kick off winter. Gross humid conditions for this week ahead. In fact, we are going to see heat index values this afternoon in the 90s, around 91 in Corpus Christi. Air temperatures in the mid-80s. We'll see very similar conditions again heading into your Tuesday. Muggy meter remains high. It's going to be gross out there. Not only today, but even as we head into Friday, we do see a cold front move through on Friday that will bring back dry conditions for the weekend. Are you ready for it? Perfect timing once again. Those winds are going to shift back out of the northeast Saturday and Sunday, maybe strong, gusty at times. But for now, we're still dealing with that onshore flow, so that does bring a chance for some isolated showers throughout the morning. It looks like we should be clearing by the afternoon, so your recess forecast should be good to go. And then as we head into Monday afternoon, that's when Tuesday afternoon, we see our next chance for storms with those offshore storms making their way onshore into the afternoon on Tuesday. Overall, not a lot of rain in this forecast. Even with the cold front moving through, we're maybe going to see around 1/4 of an inch of rain, but that cooler air is on the way. Look at these temperatures, 60s for your highs Saturday and Sunday. Again, the wind may be gusty out of the northeast, about 25 miles per hour. The day of change looks to be Friday, which is also Veterans Day. That's when your cold front moves through. Until then, highs are in the mid-80s, and we are still humid out there, even on Election Day. John Thomas.
Carly.